Hey guys, welcome to Campus Connect JA. I'm your host David Henry, and today, we will be getting to know the man whose feet never fails because him always a watching step. Blvk.
Mad, I like that intro there, man. Bless you.
Hey, what's up? How you doing today?
I'm good. Sun kind of hot, but yeah, nice day.
True, but like you said, nothing compared to Portmore heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until Liverpool, more you can't really get hot, isn't it?
So, first things first, why that name? Why Blvk? Of all the names, Blvk.
Alright, like, I'm not for this teleport back now. At the time when that name they come about is like, it was the lowest point of my life, you know. Just lose my job, just like friends turn them back, couldn't pay rent. You know, I got through like a homeless period for a second, so there's a bounce around fence places, isn't it? So it's like in that moment, you know, I make some big man tears, isn't it? With that ball in the room, and a voice just kind of reach out and say, yo, just hush up to them, they stop that, you're H3ro, isn't it? At the time, man, I say, yo, that mad, like, H3ro, man, just like I work with that, but then I say, no. Just based off of the lineage, just based off of the struggles, the trials, the tribulations, and me being a fruit of them people, the outcome, you see me? I just think it right for just a Blvk, not to just make the music seem like it's just for black people, but just me representing that, right? Like that's what I feel like the need for them. The need for embody that and stand brave and stand bold and make them sing locks for the people in my dead and sing certain music so them can say like, you see me? So yeah, the name they really come from that moment there, and it just transcend to becoming now a creative. Like I see why I get the name H3ro now. Like creative wise, mindset wise, message wise, just how for me as people like wise. Like I say no, I have to do that. Like creative wise, we have to break the barriers. Mindset wise, we have to move certain meds, you see me? How we move as a people, we have to get rid of that, like this bag of bad mind culture and this bag of friend killing culture. And like there's certain things I say, yo, we have to just come be a voice. So yeah, that it represents that, just being everything we're going against the status quo.
So it's all about the representation, the upliftment, all of that.
Yeah, just embody all of that.
Yeah. So what do you feel is the best song you released and why? Yeah. Top one, right?
Best song I ever released so far. Very difficult because there are certain songs that will connect for certain vibes. Cause you make a song called Mama, where that song there was a conversation between me and my mother. So it was kind of a very deep, vulnerable moment, isn't it? But to be honest, I think the best song I ever released was Original, the one with me and Wayne J, which dropped like last week Friday. Like even just the response to it showed me say, alright, cool. But the pen game on the pen, they're just ridiculous. Like,
yeah, I listened to it last night.
Yeah, pro with the tools out with my eye lock. Like even Jay-Z, I can look on that and say, why didn't I say that, yo? Like, you see me? Yeah, because it's a big line. Because eye lock is a thing where there's a program called Pro Tools. So eye lock is a device that make the Pro Tools work. So I play off of that. So I'm a pro with the tools or with my eye lock, meaning with my eye closed with the eye. So it's just like it's a deep level bar, you see me?
Yeah.
So I'm feel like I'm my best song. Yeah.
Alright. Good. Tell us about your song Original, more about it, featuring Ajay, Wayne J.
Yeah, man.
What inspired the song, like the composition, the organization, all of that?
Straight.
Like,
Alright, because I start from the production side. Like, so there's this freestyle from BBC Extra, me, Leela, Shensi, and Leno Banton. And so that just went viral a couple of times, and it looked like it was going back again viral. Like people just start discover like my part and Leno part and Shensi part of the video. So it's like it start buzz again. So then like a producer hear it and say, yo, that beat the way that flow pan. I just slap over the rhythm then, and like I just do the rhythm then, like, yo, I send it to him. I say, yo, send it. And as him send it to me, literally in 15 minutes, I write the song.
15 minutes?
Yeah, but if I understand, I did already have so much melody from the freestyle. Yeah. So it's like me, I say, yo, shit, this is like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So I have the song for a while. But I have the melody on a previous rhythm produced by H3ro. But then I just end up put it on the rhythm there. And then have the song, but then I know Wayne J for so long. Like I always call my little big brother, cause even them younger than me, I've been around him and bring me up on my first set to show them everything. Even though as a little youth, I shell it with him, hits them and things. So it's like me and Dennis Parr, Dennis manage him, and I say, yo, more we just say, yo, I could do it. So I still have my version. I say, yo, I'm gonna do a version of Wayne. And Wayne execute it so perfect. He even get the bar of my like the best bars is like, but the way how him deliver the song just it just kind of brings something to people, and to me, to like this combination thing, powerful. The chemistry we have is ridiculous, so. And the chemistry with the team, with the whole top team, with Wayne, the whole of Waterhouse, Juiceland, Dennis, everybody, like it's just great. So that song there, I feel like as I can see for myself, like BBC, Hot 97, Sirius XM, Irie, like it just a spread like a wildfire. It speak for itself. Yeah. So I'm really proud of that song. I'm really proud to Wayne J like jump on it and just like kill it. I'm really proud of Craigie for sending the beat. But it's an organic moment, never planned. I never planned to do that song there. I'm on this here, the freestyle, send the rhythm. I just love music, so I just listen to it. I always, no matter what rhythm I get from who, if it's a feature, I always listen, because once the music real, it no matter about numbers to me and followers, and once the music good, and then I just say, I love this, and we just do it, and we're there now. Yeah.
You heard it from him, the man himself, back here. Alright, so did you anticipate the song to be such a hit? Like,
yo, alright, big man thing, I'm bridging greatest to that, all the way there, the host, I say, yo, this is a hit, this guy, when we shoot the video, is like, a certain excitement take over, because we shoot it at one of the original place them, which is Waterhouse over the side there. And even pieces of Juiceland too, so we kind of go to the original place of what I feel is music in Jamaica too. You have Trenchtown, but then H3ro was from Waterhouse, isn't me? And them get the first Grammy, I believe, if my maths is right. So, like, that energy, there's just an absorption of energy. They're talking about King Jammies, the Papa San, everything, like, just how it come together, like, we didn't know say it that gonna do something, but the first week, 1,000 views a day. No, we never expect that. We never expect so much playlists. We never expect so much reach out. We never expect a whole entire community. Like I have the whole community down in Waterhouse and Juiceland literally play the song every day. Like not by us asking them, just like it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're proud of wait to do so far. It's just 1 week, so we have more in store. Campus Connect get it first. Like we have more in store. So yeah, so go for that.
Can't wait. So how long did it take you to make the complete version of the song, and was it fun working with the producers and Wayne J?
Yeah, as I said, the chemistry with Wayne J ridiculous, isn't it? Always, but J Edge handled that session, and the chemistry between the three of us is just super great. So that was good. Me and Craig are good. At the first time we start work, so this is our first production. So more things that can come out. More, as I said, a lot more, especially me and Wayne J forward, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it might surprise me, might get a care package very soon, you know? Yeah.
I hear you. So, what do you want your fans to know about you or remember about you?
Them actually try to stand for something, like, I try to, these things are not like I get up and say, I'm not going to pretend to be this thing. It's like, I just want to be different. I just want to represent that. I want to embody that to the fullest level. I want to look different, sound different, but while being myself. Not like me and go to. So I just want people to be that. I just want people to be themselves. You know what I mean?
Just want to be in their own lane.
Yeah, more everybody think like that, because more like everybody feel like you're like 7 billion people up on the world, like all the way the same. We say similar stuff. We come from one similar creative energy, but there is a place for every single person. Like I've never seen an H3 like look how close them there. You know, see this tree, I fight this tree. We say, yo, just my space now. Like I need my space. Whenever I see two hands fight and say, yo, we can't share this. You know what I mean? So I just think we know as people just need for just be real with yourself and just embody the thing and just sit down and say, yo, alright, this a man can have the camera there, him can have the camera there, him have the camera there, and we'll all get 3 different mad angles from one perspective and we'll learn more. How about that? Instead of this a man kill them 2 man there and take him 2 camera and can't even have hand for shoot the 3 camera. Big man thing. So it's like we have to just more and be that, more represent, as I said, different. Your own lane, being yourself. Like, and yeah, that's it really. There's not much you can really want to be. If you try to be more than that, you're going to feel like some kind of godly thing or something. Just be yourself. Like, that will represent what it's supposed to be. Like, even before each other, would have a conversation in the car with my virgin, like, I mean, I talk about, oh man, more views. Like, even when I beat up myself more and more, I'm just glad still say, even him could have looked at me and said, no, dog, you have your own thing. Like, you have yourself. Like, I'm say, for real. So, yeah.
If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing? And what were you doing before music?
I work on NCB. Before music, I work as like, there was no real term for me. It was just like an intern thing, and then they shell the intern thing and then just give me some contract thing. But then they give me the opportunity for like go school and then join full time. But at the time I start working, I was like 17, Is it me? 3 years of that just start seem like this is it. Like my girl on Flash and Power Rangers and Dragon Ball Z. This can't be it, bro. Like the world have to save. Like, whoa, go on, this even like we can't just this. And then you're dead there and see people at 60. I look man, you as a 17-year-old and I say, yo, don't dare too long, you know, because the world to get comfortable. And he might tell me I'm there from my 20. I mean, I say like, why you there for 40 years? Can you just get kids? And so it just start get boring, like ridiculously boring. And not boring, like making money can be boring. I'm telling you the truth. You can do one place and you have your secured check and you have your this and that, and it's just boring in the sense of there's no fulfillment. People still commit suicide even on stuff like that. So me just take the right way out and say, yo, man, I never ever know me gonna be a musician. Like, I just never wanted that job there. Like, and I just start there on some real people and there my bridging them, and even the US shoot original is a musician and him first, me there par with, and we just reach. I said no, I don't know how to explain it to you how I'm reaching the music, but I know I play drums in a church, and all of that. So I don't know women that be if I never for music, but just know so whatever I did in and before, I always try to shell it. Like I get that from my father, like him have a good work ethic, it must work. So even the music must work. So no matter what me that be, me that work. If it was anything that just work. So I don't know me that be big man thing.
Do you think you can achieve more from your craft? Like, do you think you can top like what you're currently doing?
Yeah, man, because there's cause my heart, like I'm glad to say with me and the team we have built a career shared by everybody too. So it's not like me and just the artist and then like everybody is a shared career. Like our partners I really have managers and assistants that I have partners, isn't it? So it's like with what we have everything kind of planned away and structured away and certain gratifications delayed to make sure so certain things happen. Because you can do certain things, you know, and go out there really quick and but they know and if you think the structure, they're always gonna be hunting down the next song and next this you start move different. But if you have a career where for me I have thousands of, like I have hundreds of songs. Just sit down. Just where I just have some song I carry my bridge message and I said this not come out till 5 years time. This not come out till. So if you have it like that, it kind of become more like a game. I used to play this game named Golden Sun a lot. You kind of have like a tactical thing. So you kind of be more tactical with what you do when you have a career. Isn't it? I think that's the message I said to you. It's better for have a think about a career. It might look crazy there I know with no song and I tell people, oh shit, that song for 5 years and they must say, so why not put it out?
It's all about the timing.
It's all about your timing too, because you are telling yourself 5 years and it might be quicker or longer, but you just give yourself a structure for your career. Like for example, the album I released last year, February, Immortal Stepper. I sit down on that for 4 years.
4 whole years?
4 years, 3-4 years. And some of the songs make 6 years ago, but that's the whole body of work 4 years. The idea of it and everything just for 3 years. That's a 3 for sure. And then just how it come out, just organic. Whenever I force it, just like, oh man, my body of work. Whenever we don't have no for access to studios at that time, they would never have certain things. Sometimes I say, how are I gonna get access to everything? People need to see a body of work. So with the bathroom, them and the living room, them and the one studio, them we will go, we'll put together the song, then we'll put it out. And from then a year later till now, if we put out original and have so much support, it kind of show me say, yo, waiting good. Waiting is not bad. Waiting is if you have it planned out.
Yeah, optimistic about.
Yeah man, but what will come next for sure, because like as I say, this year from me is gonna be a collaborative year. So now I see me work with people like a whole heap of people, like people who probably know and probably don't know.
Not telling us so.
No, because it's have to just come out, everything done, structured and planned, but it's gonna be epic. Like the visuals we're about to follow, the movies, because as I say, like I always find myself in a position at the start of the year, me first always a Lego music. I don't know if I just stream I always ready, but I like go first. Like, I'm not afraid of criticism or nothing, so I put out original, I'm gonna see the response. So, and if me put out that as my first song, I think that's the best shot. Well, alright, so with the other shots, man, it's gonna work, isn't me? So, from I see that work, like you just need to see it, like yo, people connect to this. People like this, people love it. The elder them can look at me and say, you long time want somebody show them you done. I have the young youth them and say, yo, I never even know, say, oh, Papa son and them man did it bad, so So from me have that, you're in a good place and the sky's the limit from there.
So what's the biggest obstacle you had to overcome thus far in the music industry?
understanding what is reggae and what is dancehall, because that used to confuse me a lot. I'm gonna feel it confuse a lot of youths. You know what I mean? Like, is one that is the, you know, or not even just that, is dancehall under reggae, or is, you know, is a subgenre? What is it? You know what I mean? This what is this new sound?
Yeah.
So my biggest challenge for the last 8 years, and even new people coming out have had the same challenge. Coffee, Blue, everybody, like Carlila, everybody across the board with new sounds, still find ourselves like kind of have to say reggae and dancehall, but but it's different. You know what I mean? So Walsh Fire said it to everybody, say we're on the verge of something new. So the struggle is to properly, even when you're bridging, like I don't remember his name, but one of the cameraman asked me, so how you define the sound? I end up there for just make it easy. I say reggae and dancehall, but my fuse all our offspring them, and I kind of understandable.
Yeah.
But that's not even what it is. Like we grew up on Celine Dion, Britney Spears, H3ro, all the way, bro. In our era where we have a streaming app. Our parents never have that. We can listen to 50 different artists in one day. Like, I can listen to Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson and Bob Marley and Kanye West and Lil whatever them name in one like hour, isn't it? Like, and be influenced by so much different things in such a short space of time. So, and that's been happening to us for years as youths. We have YouTube from when 2005, 6. That's like 15 years of constant streaming stuff, yo. So it's like, it's hard for really put it to reggae and dancehall, but that is the foundation of everything we do. So that's the biggest difficulty I feel like we have right now, kind of explaining what this is, how this is gonna go, why this is happening, you know? Just communication. That's the word. Communicating what we want to do to who came before us and to those who are coming after. So it was just that. And it'll get easier over the time, but it's difficult because no matter which name come up, nobody wants to really like put something new. Everybody's very afraid. They don't want to upset reggae and dancehall, but nothing's wrong. I heard a couple good names, indigenous, and somebody said indigenous. I like that. Somebody else did say future rockers. Somebody else did say new waves. Future rockers. That's cool. But somebody else did say new wave. So there's so many different things wobbling. So I think the issue is just communicating what this is. So we'll soon find it. Or the people soon find it, because normally the people just give it a name, you know. I saw me eating Greg ago, even then them say Toots come up with a name. I feel like a bag of people just did group up and listen to this shit, and a name just pop up. It just become a thing, and everybody just say it, you know, and dance and everybody just say it. So it's something not gonna happen.
I know you mentioned Papa San, but like, who would you say is your biggest
Michael
role
Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Why? Michael Jackson.
Why Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson, because of the great. You would tell me why that the greatest artist in the history of life. Like, him have the money for prove, like the commercial success for prove it, and him have the content. Like, this nigga did a song reversing time. Come on, bro, you don't get him do a song called Black and White. Him do Rock Your World. He's been doing this from his 5, bro. There's nobody greater. I'm okay with not being better than him too. I'm fine with that. Him are the greatest dog. I'm want to cry talk about him because them talk bad about the dog. I just know the dog just did spiritual and just want to do him thing, dog. And you see me? I'm the greatest artist, dog. I believe in him. And when I find out Sugar Mine say him are the greatest artist, Sugar Mine become my greatest artist too. You see me? So them two there, Sugar Mine and Michael Jackson, for sure. The two of them just. Sugar Mine is such a legend, but you know what I mean? He's still like an underground legend to me, even though everybody know him. It's so weird for me to say that, but it's like, as him song come on, all 50,000 people bust blank. But then we don't talk about him as much up front like how we talk about Baba, you know what I mean? But then we have Michael Jackson, we do so much great shit. But then they them, you know, them try to hit him with the last thing that the end of those little boys thing, you know, and I'm like, oh damn, you know? I'm a little bit little known, and right at the end and I find that I'm supposed to just believe that. It's not going to believe that. Because I'm been rich. I don't know what's that the bad thing, dog. So, yeah, I rate them two man there for them greatness and for that the fact said them did have them issues and them still stand strong, bro. Nobody never want to put on Sugar Mine. And building own sound system and bossing own artists. When I wouldn't know Junior Reid, when I wouldn't know Biles, when I wouldn't know half of them artists I wouldn't know. When I wouldn't know Tenor Saw, if I never for him, I wouldn't know half of these people if I never for H3ro man. So yeah, man, I have to put respect on him.
You seem so positive and optimistic and vibes right now, but you ever feel nervous or demotivated? Like, you say you have big things coming, but...
Yeah, of course. Even as sometimes you have to be real with yourself, even with self can demotivate yourself. Sometimes not even people. Sometimes you just can't see it and you just demotivate yourself. You're like, oh,
you get in your head.
You go in your own brain and just mash up yourself. But the best thing I feel like I have overcome that is perspective. I always have a good perspective from it, like just different. Just ask different questions and think different. So if you give me the glass and some people say half full of something, I say, yo, well, I just find a different way for create, dog. I don't know, but I just find some other way for create. So if when I get demotivated, I try probably have a conversation with a friend while I'm demotivated for the I'm just watching anime. I'm just gonna do something for bring back myself to that youthfulness. I just hold the way I get and where I get more aware of certain things, like when I get more aware of or how mortal we are. When we're younger we used to think we're invincible, bro. Like you get a cut it here like so tomorrow, now you have to watch your eat and you have to be like, yo, by the time you reach when you reach out 30 you have to be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like so I'm gonna get demotivated here, I'm not like, but that's like one out of thing. No girl, and he's a youth where I'm really not the thing. I'm not really fussy, like even if I don't have no money, just like too forward, you know what I mean? But me demotivate myself, I can admit to that. Me will demotivate myself if I'm not putting out a song or not thinking this is the best or not believing in myself sometimes.
Who's your biggest support system?
Right now, I'm there for some girlfriend I'm bridging. Greatest son so far. They're there right now. So
hi guys.
My son really like last 2 years, you know, like a relationship can really like level you up or level you down. So fortunately, level up relationship, you know, I should have the daughter should have mind. So I get to learn so much through that and just. I used to have a perception about artists speaking and learn from that, and I used to have a perception about that and I learn from that. I used to have a perception about love. I learn from that, so it's like she hold me down in the last time. Sure, like you can't go around that. Like me can't go around that. Nobody can go around that. And then my brother Dennis just we were apart for the other day, we were for the streets almost 10 years, you know, almost 9, 8 years, you know, just knowing each other, just even when we did stop part for like a year, and we just come back, it was just like, hey bro, what's up? Like nothing about now. We'll have similar interests and online and we have a spirituality about man. He don't really like to say it, but have a certain energy about him, kind of like it's spiritual too, isn't it? And love the music, and I love the music.
It's all about the good vibes, the good energy.
Yeah man, we're not too like the world of energy because you can feel it. You know what I mean? We start affect devices, we start affect all kind of things. We literally was in a situation like that the other day, like good day and then somebody energy just hold on the thing and mess up with them. And then there was a person left it the phone stopped work. I was supposed to get on the phone start work. I'm a pre them thing that deep, just like I'm a pre numbers and everything. So it's like, yeah, we're not really too like negative energy, isn't it? Because it just it have a time though, but you can't always create from a positive space. Isn't it? And when I call it negative too when you're in a rut or you're down in a slump. It's just a moment for you to learn, isn't it? So
and grow from.
yeah, so both of them balance. I'm a Libra, so I can't do without the negative thing. The moment I watch a mad gun show around him, I say negative. I say, oh.
Yeah.
But that I mean I advocate for gun. That don't mean it negative either. But just I try to show you man. So like both sides, I try to just keep it balanced, but more positive. Because I realize less stress.
Naturally.
No grey hair, no wrinkle. You just have grow up. Yeah, good, isn't it? It's easy, as Mr. Guys was born in that easy.
So tell us about your first time on stage. Like, how did you feel? Like, what emotions were you going through? Were you nervous? Like, tell us everything.
That is, I can remember this clear. First time I'm on stage, I must say, Wayne J, like, nervous, never know. Oh, my God, the artists. Then they quiet at Wayne J father, usually I teach you the thing that Wayne J father. Him originally was top team, then when they run the road and Shell is the rising star and just was that man. So it's like, no, that team at the end I teach we like we did it right before the show team. I said, alright, cool, have it. So in a show time now, we did it up on stage and called me out. And them say, Blvk, I never know what my name is. I never hear. I said, but what you hide there? I said, I'm there. I'm never know me. And the man say, go on out there. Oh my God, I said that. But from that day, I didn't notice something. So once I might go in my hand, I kind of chip out. Something kind of chippy. So from that day, it was a nervous chipping, but I never get boo. From that day, I'm gonna get boosted. You know that I never get a flap. Cause I try to. I watch music, I watch performance. Even before I know me, I be a musician. I on YouTube, I watch all kind of performance, all kind of things. So it look like it's saved now on hard drive.
So you ever in your mirror like practicing and like?
No, but I said no. The last couple of years, no. Cause you want kind of see what you're doing. But before, everything before 3 years ago was freestyle. Every song I ever put out was a freestyle. Everything I ever do is a freestyle. I'm gonna go up on stage was just a winging it. It always work, but now you kind of want to. As I say, you want master where you do, you know? Original, and we are doing it from 19 how long. Boom blast, you don't know, so the one called H3ro. And right now, we're up on college campus, so you can find me on any social media, any platform, Google anything, Blvk and H3ro with a 3. So that's once you type in Blvk, you're good. Or H3ro with a 3, simple.
That's it, guys. Make sure you check out all his social media platforms and his song Original.
Yeah, man, me and Wayne J. Boom boom.
Alright, see you next time.
Up.